Numbers chapter 9, verse 14, we read these words. It says, "And if a stranger sojourns among you, and would keep the Passover to the Lord according to the statute of the Passover, and according to its rule, so shall he do. You shall have one statute, both for the sojourner and for the native." We live in a world where all types of things divide people. We have divisions based on culture, ethnicity, social status, you name it. And because of this, there are varied standards for membership in various cultures and organizations around the world. However, this is not the way of God. There is one standard that applies to all people to join Him. The standard is that of faith. We see this here in the provision of the sojourner, that is the Gentile, to participate in the Passover celebration as part of the Jewish community. There was a provision for the sojourner, the Gentiles, to come to the community of Israel through conversion. When they came in, the same rules applied to them as to one of those born of natural descent into the community. They had the privilege of participating in the Passover feast and also had the same requirements for participation as native-born Israelites. In the church today, we see a very diverse group of people. Christ has united the diverse group of believers into one body. For just as the body is one, wrote Paul, and has many members, all of the members of the body, though many, are one body. So it is with Christ. For in one Spirit we are all baptized into one body, Jews or Greeks, slaves or free, and all were made to drink of one Spirit. As such, there is no room for division in the church. People come from varied economic and social backgrounds. They come from various parts of the country and world. And while there are many differences between believers, and all carry a common title as Christian, and are all entitled to the same privilege of fellowship. We must remember that this equal privilege of fellowship carries with it equal responsibility. We are to consider all believers as more highly than we consider ourselves. We are to hold to sound doctrine. We are to endeavor to live by the Spirit and not by the flesh. We are to work to maintain the unity of the Spirit and the bond of peace. In short, as a member of the body of Christ, we all are to enjoy the fellowship and also work to maintain the blessing of that fellowship. And this takes some effort. Each believer must endeavor to live a Spirit-filled life and endeavor to break down the barriers that historically have divided people.